Hey, I'm so excited because I'm sharing something really close to my heart, my family recipe for Malaysian Roti Jala, or as you might know them, those beautiful, delicate lace or net pancakes. Now, if you've ever seen Roti Jala, you know how intricate and gorgeous they look, right? You might think, oh, that looks way too complicated for me. But I'm here to tell you a secret. It's surprisingly easy. And the best part, you don't need any fancy equipment. With all those noses, I'm going to show you how to get a lovely result using something you definitely have in your kitchen. Just a simple measuring cup. This is how we often make it in my family, and it turns out delicious every single time. Alright, enough talking, let's get to the good part, making it. First thing first, in a large mixing bowl, we're going to add our dry ingredients. So in goes the 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder that makes the pancake yellow color naturally. And using the measuring cup, measure 3 cups of plain flour. Give this a little mix with a whisk or just a spoon. In order to combine them, you can also choose to shift them for finer texture. Set it aside. Next, we need to melt our 3 tablespoons of salted butter. I'm just going to pop this into a small pan on the stove over low heat, but you can absolutely use a microwave-safe bowl and zap it in the microwave for a few seconds. Once it's melted, set it aside to cool down just a little. Alright, next ingredient is our coconut milk. Shake the iron brand coconut milk really well before opening to ensure even consistency. Coconut milk naturally separates. Open the 400 ml can and pour it into a measuring jar or bowl. Divide it into half. And the reason being that we will use 200 ml for our Roti Jala batter, and another half reserved for our curry chicken later. Pour 200 ml coconut milk into a mixing bowl jar, and we will slowly add approximately 1/4 to 2 cups water. That's around 420 to 480 ml to thin it out. So we start with lower end, which is 420 ml, then add a bit more if needed to get that smooth, thin, porous consistency, like melted ice cream. Mix well until fully combined before adding to the rest of our ingredients. Now in separate larger bowl, this will be our main mixing bowl for our hand mixer. Pour in that our iron brand coconut milk mixture. If you still found your coconut milk is too thick, we are going to add some more water. Remember, the maximum is up to 2 cups. This will thin out the coconut milk to the perfect consistency for our batter. Then add 1 fresh egg to the diluted coconut milk. Okay, here comes the main event for the batter. Pour all of our mixed ingredients, the flour and turmeric, straight into the wet ingredients. And then add our slightly cool melted butter. And don't forget the pinch of sea salt straight into the wet ingredients. Now grab your hand mixer. We're going to start mixing on low speed to avoid a flour explosion everywhere. Trust me, I've been there. Gradually increase the speed if you need to and mix continuously until the batter is super smooth and there are absolutely no lumps. While mixing, why not I tell you a little bit story what is Roti Jala. Roti means bread in Malay and Jala means net. And that's exactly what it is, a beautiful edible net. It's a traditional Malaysian snack that normally mixed with curry. The little holes in the pancake are just perfect for soaking up all that delicious curry sauce. It's light and savory. Now if you have time, cover the batter and let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes prior cooking. If you don't, just like me, it's alright. Let's get our cooking station set up. You will need a good non-stick flat pan or crepe pan. Lightly grease it with a tiny bit of oil or butter. I like to use a paper towel to spread it thinly and evenly. Heat our pan over low to medium-low heat. Now holding the measuring cup over the hot pan carefully and in a quick continuous motion, start drizzle the batter onto the pan. You want to make circular motions or even a crisscross pattern. Think of drawing a net. Overlap your streams of batter to create a cohesive pancake. Try to keep the Roti Jala relatively thin. They cook really quickly, only about 1 to 2 minutes on that one side. You don't need to flip them. You will see the batter set and the color will change, becoming a bit less translucent. The edge might even start to leave ever so slightly from the pan. That's your cue is ready. Practice make perfect. Let's practice all over again. Remember the tip. For using the measuring cup, this will take a steady hand. Pour from the spout of the measuring cup in a thin stream as you can manage. It's all about practice. Don't worry if your first few look a bit abstract just like mine, they'll still be delicious. We are aiming for a lacy effect, and whatever pattern you make will be unique to your Roti Jala. Remember, heat your pan over low to medium-low heat, not high heat. This is important. You want the pan to be hot enough so the batter sizzles gently when it heats, but not so screaming hot that it burns before it cooks. You can always choose to flip around for 1 to 2 minutes at each side until it cooks. When it's able to leave over so slightly from the pan, that is your cue is ready and cooked through. Let's try 2 more patterns. Now holding the measuring cup over the hot pan carefully and in a quick continuous motion, start drizzle the batter onto the pan. You want to make straight line motions or crisscross until it really looks like lazy effect. That is so much fun. Lastly, let's do a circular motions lazy Roti Jala. But I would still prefer the original, which is crisscross motion. I feel that it's not really too smooth for the circular motion, and perhaps you leave it a comment how do you do it. While waiting for it to cook, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Why not subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you won't miss out any upcoming recipes. If you're based in Australia and a sourdough lover, why not check out my newly launched e-commerce website hankery.com/shop to check out a starter kit of sourdough bakes lovers. Alright, flip over and cook another 1 to 2 minutes at the outer side. Once it's cooked, gently slide in from the pan onto the clean plate. Now let's prepare a banana leaf. Make sure that you clean and wipe it dry. Now, while our Roti Jala is still warm, this is key. We need to fold it. You can fold it into half and then in half again to make a neat wedge. Or the way my family often does it is to fold it from 2 sides and roll it out from one of the ends to create a little log. Very simple and easy, just like a spring roll. And there you have it, your very own homemade Roti Jala, neck pancakes or lace crepes. Just repeat the process until all your batter is used up. You might need to give the pan another tiny wipe of oil or butter between pancakes if you feel it needs to. Look at this natural golden yellow color. Isn't it beautiful? and you make that with just a measuring cup. The best way to enjoy the Roti Jala, as I mentioned, is with a delicious curry. The Roti Jala is like a sponge soaking up all that incredible sauce. If you missed my curry chicken recipe YouTube last week, please make sure that you click on the link below in the show note or click on the screen to check out my Malaysian curry chicken from scratch recipe. That is just so good. Soft, slightly chewy with a lovely hint of coconut and turmeric. It really is comfort food at its best. So there you have it, my family recipe for Malaysian Roti Jala, made easy right here in Sydney, Australia. No special tools required. I really hope you give this a try. It's such a rewarding and delicious thing to make. If you do make it, please let me know how it turns out in the comments below. I would love to hear from you, and of course, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to Curry Sydney channel for more delicious recipe and foodie adventures, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next one. Yum! Thanks so much for joining me today. Happy cooking, and I will see you in my next video. Here's recap my family recipe of Roti Jala, or you can go to hankery.com for print out recipe. If you are planning to serve this with curry, don't forget to check out my next video on how to make Malaysian curry chicken from scratch. It's a perfect match for these net crepes. Until next time, selamat menjamu mozzarella and happy cooking from me. See you in the next video.